Hi everyone, my name is Kaylee Jo. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad that you're here, whether you are new or a returning viewer. I really appreciate you being here and spending some time with me today. I am a quilter and artist in North Carolina, and here you can see all kinds of sewing vlogs, art-related things of any sort. I'm a big crafty person. I'm also really into documenting my everyday life and everything that comes along with it, whether it be exciting or mundane. So if any of that interests you, please feel free to subscribe. I am trying to get to 100 subscribers before the end of the year, and we are so close to getting there. So I'm hoping that this can become a real achieved goal soon. But yeah, thanks so much again for being here. So it is actually the middle of the week, and I usually do not start vlogs in the middle of the week. I like to post on Sunday and then start immediately after that. So I feel a little bit of out of the swing of things. I tried to record yesterday. I had the day off yesterday, and it just was not working out for me. It was like one of those days where everything I was attempting was going wrong for some reason, whether it be small or mighty. And I got to the point where I was like overstimulated. I could not sit in front of a camera. I could not record. So we are starting today, and I feel much better. So I'm glad that I made that choice to just rest and relax and then get back to recording, back in the swing of things, and start our new vlog today. Also, I just want to say too that my quilted ornament video is doing the best on my channel that it's ever done. Like, I have the most views on that video that I've had yet, and I just want to say thank you. I did not really expect that. I wasn't really sure how a tutorial style video would go, but I'm pleasantly surprised with the result of it so far, and I hope that it's helpful. I hope that maybe you see that and feel inspired to make your own ornaments this year, or just feel inspired to make some kind of gift this year. I have a couple different gifts that I need to make for myself, for people in my life, and then I'm also being commissioned to make some things too. It's really, really special to me to make gifts and to make anything really in this day and age. I think it's really special to do that. I think it's really admirable to do that. So thank you again for the viewership on that video if you did see that one. So I have a little bit of an unconventional week this week. My mom is actually flying in tomorrow to hang out with us for the weekend. She's coming for a little fall soiree. We have some things planned with her, but also not. We try to expose her to different foods when she's here because she's a big foodie and she's from a really rural area, so the opportunity there is not as much as it is here. So we like to take her out to eat at different places. But other than that, I think we're going to be spending a lot of time around the house, and I do want to show you some things that we get up to, but it might not be a ton. But that's kind of the week plan, and then next week is going to be a bit more low-key before December hits, and December is like full throttle. I have something going on every weekend. I don't know how I'm going to make it through it. We're going to make it through it together because we have to. But anyway, back to my mom being here. One of the things I really want to do with her is do some natural dyeing. I did start my indigo vat over the past weekend. I did record some clips of it, but nothing to make a full video out of. So I did start an indigo vat on Sunday. It's a fructose indigo vat, and I let it cure for a couple days. That was one of the things that I thought was going wrong yesterday that I tried to do. So I tried to wake the vat up and use it for the first time just to see if it was functioning properly. In the moment, I thought that it wasn't, but I just thought, hey, I'm going to throw some fabric in there to see what it actually does, because I won't know if it's working properly unless I actually try to dye fabric. And in the moment, I was really stressed about it and thinking it wasn't working, but it actually worked out just fine. Let me go ahead and show you the pieces that I dyed. So I just did two really small pieces. I have this piece of like a linen cotton blend. There's this one, and then I have this piece of cotton. This is just a sheet that I thrifted. And I did a little rope tie situation with this one to kind of create this fun effect, but look at that, they both worked, and I only dipped them one time because I dipped them once and I was like, it's not working, I have to stop. And, you know, I pulled them out, rinsed them yesterday, and they worked. So, and it's actually, color is like beautiful for one dip, so I am really surprised by that. It just kind of goes to show that sometimes we can be our own worst enemy with this kind of stuff, because I was convinced it wasn't working, and obviously it did just fine. Yeah, I'm hoping to get that vat woken back up again this weekend and do some dyeing with my mom. I think she would be really into that, and hopefully I can not get flustered. But I did more research yesterday and I have a bit more knowledge, so I'm hoping that this weekend I can just gently wake the vat up, everything will go great. I know what I'm doing, and we can dye some fabric together because I think that would be really fun, and it'd also be fun to show you. I also had another small finish that I wanted to show you. So I think I showed the fabric pics for this one. I don't think I had started anything yet. This is another quilt as you go piece, and I'm really enjoying doing this just because the decisions that I make don't hold as much weight in my mind. Like, it's more of a free-form, abstract way of doing things, and I'm just really enjoying that method of it. So this is just a small finish that I did. And I don't know if you can see behind me, but I have started another one too. So I can turn my chair for you. So yeah, I've started this one yesterday. After my little fit that I had, I started a new one yesterday, and that is the start of that. So I just want to say it feels good just to have a finish of any size and shape. So if you are feeling kind of stuck in a rut, with sewing or art making in general, I would strongly encourage just to start something new that's small so you can finish it and feel accomplished. But yeah, that is a finish that I had completed since we last chatted. Oh, and I've also made a bunch of little ornaments too. So I've sent some out in the post to friends that are long distance, and I've given some away to friends that are in close distance. But yeah, we have more ornaments. I think they are turning out so fun. You can kind of see they're all the same size. I've found a system that works, and you know, this is the size that they keep all kind of naturally coming out to be. I still have a lot of that quilt top that we made too, so there are going to be a lot of ornaments. And I'm just really tickled with how these are turning out, and I'm finding that working on them just a little bit at a time when I have some spare moments is the best way to do it, because I just don't want to get tired of making these, and I still have a lot of quilt top to use. So doing them in like small doses like this is really nice. And before I sign off for this intro, I just want to say one more thing. Oh, look! So she is not allowed upstairs typically, but I wanted to show you her cute little sweater. Hey, Zippy. Sit. So this is Zippy's little holiday sweater. She looks so sweet. And her brother Logic has a matching one, and I'll put a picture of it here. So they are in matching holiday sweaters. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that really quick before we signed off. And Emily, this is not gonna be a regular thing, I promise you, but I just wanted to show the vlog her sweater. So yeah. And I also wanted to mention too that the reason she has a diaper on is because she is going through her first cycle and she is finishing it up, but that is why she has a little diaper on. So she's a little diaper butt with a cute holiday sweater. But yeah, that is all I have for the intro of this vlog. I guess I'll see you when I see you. It should be a really fun weekend, and I'm excited to see what all we get up to. So yeah, I will talk to you very soon. Okay, bye. Hello all, it is me from the future. I am editing Kaylee. Nice to meet you. I just wanted to jump in here because I filmed a whole transition segment talking for several minutes between the intro that you just saw and then recapping the first few days with my mom. But I don't know what happened, but the audio for that is just non-existent. It's really poor. It's really low. I can like barely hear myself speak. I don't really know what happened. I'm not sure if I had the mic not all the way plugged in on the GoPro, which I'm filming on now because I want to see if I can fix the issue, or if this mic wasn't on. I really don't know, or if it like wasn't connected. I'm not sure. I don't know what was happening. So I'm back and repeating history to see if it's a GoPro issue or if it was just like a one-time issue. I'm really not sure, but I'm gonna take the chance and talk for a while and just kind of recap my recap or go over what I was talking about in that transition clip. I just think it'll give some context for the clips you're gonna see next. So at this point, we had had a few days with my mom. It had been really great, and it was now, I think it was Saturday, and we had gone to the plant store, and I was looking for a Christmas cactus, and I was like hunting high and low for this Christmas cactus. And this is the same plant store that I've brought you to before. It's the one that I like to go to in our city. The last time I was there was this summer. So I haven't been there for a while, and I was really on the hunt for like a Thanksgiving or a Christmas cactus, one or the other. I really just wanted to have something blooming in my space, and I wanted something seasonal and colorful, and also just wanted a new plant. So I was looking all around for that, and lo and behold, I thought I was like out of luck because I couldn't find them anywhere. And then I stumbled upon this unsuspecting cart just full of Christmas cactus, like anything I could choose from. Like, I think they had just gotten them in and I could have picked literally any one that I wanted, and they were all great. So I went with this pink one. It is behind me here, and she's about to bloom. So maybe at the end of this vlog, if she's blooming, I'll give some cute little update clips for that. But hunted for a Christmas cactus, found a Christmas cactus. Oh, and I also got a little pink Christmas tree from Home Goods. And I'm not like a Home Goods girl really, but Emily loves it and she wanted some holiday rugs. So I found a pink Christmas tree and I put all of my little ornaments that I had on it, and I'm just going to show you that here because it ended up looking really cute. And I just wanted like a continuing vision for the last video that I made and put out for you guys. So that was kind of a nice moment. I have since mailed all those ornaments out, so I cannot recreate that beautiful cinematography at the moment. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say. So now you're just going to see some cozy clips of my mom and I indigo dyeing. And again, this is my second time indigo dyeing on my own ever without the, you know, lovely support of a chaperone or a teacher. So if I'm doing some things wrong, so be it. I'm still learning, but it was actually a pretty successful afternoon. It was really fun. So yeah, I just wanted to jump in here and let you know what happened or why I'm here now, and hopefully this audio all is sounding good. So we will see, I suppose. But anyway, let's get into the next few clips. So here is the current setup. I have Petunia, the indigo vat, waking up here. I don't know if I've mentioned her name, but that is her name. She has a little bucket heater. She's warming up. Extra bucket, hanging rack that I just quickly assembled to hang our fabric pieces on. And then this is going to be my little fabric assembly station. I'm just going to cut and prep fabric here, and then all of our goodies are in this box as well. If we need anything. Also worth mentioning that these two are in the backyard assisting me. Hey Google, set a timer for 5 minutes.
You're my little assistant. Oh, bless you. We have another little guest here.
Here's how my indigo all turned out. I am really pleased with it. Just to give you a little show and tell. As you can see from the previous clips, it washes out so much paler as compared to when it's first out of the vat, but still really, really pleased with all these results. I love how this one turned out. Isn't that so nice? Yeah, I'm just really happy with how these all turned out. And I'm excited to keep learning and just seeing what other patterns and designs I can come up with. And I'm really looking forward to pushing my vat to see how dark these blues can get, because I know that they can get deeper than this, but this is already so gorgeous to me. So yeah, that's how everything turned out. But before I end this vlog, I think I would like to do some hand sewing a little bit before we sign off this week, as I have not worked on my large quilt top in about a week. So I think that would be fun to do together and just see what comes up, what comes forward. So let me go ahead and set you up, and I will see you in the overhead view. And I always feel the need to apologize for the lighting because it's going in and out, the sun is. So again, I apologize for the lighting. Let me go ahead and turn the overhead light on and see if that makes things a little bit better for us. Is it any better? I think so. I think so. All right, so we're all familiar with this segment. I did add a couple of little pieces. So this is some of the indigo dyed fabric that I just showed you. I had a little scrap and I put it here. And then I have a circle that's down here. This is actually the opening of my favorite mug. I wanted to put this on the quilt. It's just my favorite mug that I love to use. And I think I want to add a little bit of embellishment to this, because at the moment it is literally just a blue circle on our quilt top here. So I think I have an idea of what I want to do here. So I'm just going to pop a hoop on this because I think we'll need it. My plan here is I've seen these circular blanket stitches. So the blanket stitch starts here and it just goes out in a circular shape. And I think that would be a fun little addition to this otherwise basic circle. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a circle. I love a circle, but I think a little bit of embellishment might be kind of nice. Most difficult part though is trying to decide on what thread we will use, because we can go with a very, I guess, safe choice, which would be one of these like denim blue colors, or we could do something a little bit more contrasty, which is this like white. Or we could go rogue and do like a purple. I wish I could have like a live response of what we should do. I think I'm kind of feeling the white. I can feel people being like, ah. And this isn't white, it's like a flax color, very much similar to the background here. So I think that might be kind of nice. let me go ahead and get my thread. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mark this in the center. We'll do a loose circle, something to follow, but nothing that is Bible. And then we'll do another one. Okay. I think that's fine. I'm actually going to zoom you in a little bit more here. Whee! There we go. I gotta remind myself how to do a blanket stitch. Hold on. Like this. There we go. I think that's right, right? And then we go down. And then we go up. Let's see. Nice. I did it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was doing this incorrectly, but it turns out I was doing it right. So I just watched a little video. I just need to trust my gut. It just wasn't looking correct, but I think I just needed to trust the process. So after undoing everything, I'm rethreading my needle to do it again. So here we go. I think what I need to remember is to like pull some tension here, so it just doesn't kind of come undone while we're sewing. Oh God, what is happening? Okay, see? All good. But hi guys, I just wanted to chat a little bit before I signed off on this vlog, because I am like through editing it for the most part, aside from this footage, obviously, because I'm taking it. And I felt like the vlog was just a little, I don't know, like a little all over the place and not as talkative. And I think that makes sense because my week has been a little unconventional and I've been busy with other stuff, and I honestly haven't had a lot of me time. And I think that shows in this vlog. So I don't want to like apologize for it, but I guess I'm kind of apologizing for it. Just because I think in comparison to the previous video, to the tutorial video that I put out, which is so like me talking to you the whole time, in contrast, it feels a little bit like I'm just, you know, all over the place. I just wanted to sit down and have a chance to chat with y'all before I signed off. All right, we got our first ring. And then we go ahead and tack that guy down like so. And there we go. First ring done. Wait for it, wait for it. Nice. One thing I've noticed about blanket stitches that I'm not really understanding why it happens is, do you see like up here where these little stitches are getting brought over? Like, why is that happening? I can never figure that out. I don't know if it has to do with like my tension that I'm hand sewing with, and if anybody knows, can you please sound off? Help a girl out, because this happens all the time, and not just when I'm doing like circular blanket stitches like this. Like obviously this is like my 1.5 time doing this, so this always happens to me. I don't really know why or how to fix it, but if anybody knows, let me know. It is the end of November right now, so the end of the year in December is going to be really busy for Emily and I. We're hosting a holiday party for the Seeing Eye Dog program that we're a part of. We are traveling to Minnesota, which is where I am from, to see family. So that should be fun to kind of like film for you, but it all is feeling a little stressful at the moment. I'm not a huge traveler by like instinct or by nature. So anytime that we do travel, I do experience a little bit of anxiety, but I'm sure it'll be fine. And Emily's really great at traveling, and she honestly just lets me like exist, and I just follow her around the airport and she gets me where I need to be. So really appreciate her for that. But yeah, busy end of the year. And then I actually have some other travel already planned for next year. And it's all quilting related stuff, which I think is really exciting. I don't know. Sewing has just like completely changed my life since I started doing it a year and a half ago. And now I have this whole community that I get to call my friends, and you know, they enjoy me being a part of it too. All right, second row done. So let's go ahead and do our third row here. I think I'm getting the hang of it. So we're gonna go over here and then come up here, right? Right. Nice. Anyway, I know this vlog is a little bit unconventional, like I was saying, but I hope you enjoyed it. I really had such a great couple of weeks, you know, with my mom visiting and then just doing the transitional fall activities. Like it's been a busy couple of weeks, but you know, it's been really fun. But I am looking forward to getting back into like a regularly scheduled program just in my personal life, which will reflect itself in the vlogs, because I really am a creature of habit. One thing that also happened during the course of this vlog that I have not talked about is my reading slump has been cured. I was basically in a reading slump for like all of September and October, which I don't like love for myself. Yeah, reading slump has been cured. It was cured by this book called Outlaw by A.G. Wilde. And based on the cover, which I'll put here, you can probably assume what this is about. It's kind of like a sci-fi romance, which is not my normal speed for things. But, you know, I was like, if I'm gonna cure my reading slump, I just need to read something that's like entertaining and that I don't have to think too hard about. And this was like the perfect solution to my issue. So yeah, I gobbled that book up. I think I gave it 4 stars, and now I'm reading God of the Woods, which I wanted to read in September, but, you know, was just not in a reading mood, so I didn't. And so far, it's okay. And also I'm realizing that I think I maybe doubled my stitches here, but whatever. So far, it's okay. It's a little bit slow, and I did the thing that I shouldn't have done, where I read reviews about it on Goodreads, and everyone has mixed opinions. Some people really, really love it, and then other people are like, why is this book so popular? I cannot stand this. So, but I think I'm only like 20% of the way through, so I'm really not even that far into it, but it's also a huge book. So I'm like, oh God, I really don't want to get like reading fatigue and then be put back in my slump. I did get a few more A.G. Wilde books on my Kindle to hopefully steer me in the right direction if that does happen. Yeah, it's nice to be out of my reading slump. Another thing I've been doing this week is, and haven't been filming, I wish I would have, is I gave a lot of my plants a little bit of TLC. I have a wall unit that I bought from Russo Plant Care like a couple of months ago, and I finally put it up on the wall in my dining room this week, and it looks so good. I wish I would have done it way sooner, but now I'm like very inspired to think of creative ways I can include more plants into our living spaces that are out of harm's way from our cats, because I have a couple of cats that will not, well, basically all 3 of them, that will not leave the plants alone if they are within like arm's reach. So this one is out of the way. They cannot get to it, and it is so nice to have it there. And I put it on a moss pole, which is my first moss pole I've ever done. So I'm just feeling very accomplished and like a good plant mom. I transplanted my skeleton key pothos to a big acrylic pot, like a clear acrylic pot, so I can keep a closer eye on it. I'm just excited to see how everybody does next year now that they've kind of settled in. Yeah, just a lot of fun things happened this week, and I did not film a lot of it, which is kind of bittersweet, but also, you know, real life. Doesn't this look so cool? Oh, I love how this looks. I'm really happy that I decided to do this. It just adds like a little extra something something. There we go. And that's what it looks like. Isn't that so nice? Gosh, I think what I might do is I might just take a little bit more of this flax thread and tack this outer layer down, because I don't want it to do that thing where it like bends over itself. If anybody has a solution for that or can explain to me why that's happening, that would be so helpful. Because I really am at a loss, and I also don't know if you can tell what I'm talking about, but it's basically when these outer loops like come over and the outer edge will like loosen up. I don't want that. So I think for extra security, I am just going to be extra careful and do little tacking stitches all around, just so I don't have to worry about that. But once I'm done doing that, I will get back to you. All right, so I have finished it. I tacked down all my edges of my blanket stitch circle, and I'm glad that I did that because everything just feels a little bit more secure, like these little end bits here. But otherwise, I love how that turned out. If you can see, it's just a small detail in a larger picture, but I think it adds like a nice little touch to it, and I think it was a nice way to connect and reground yourself and end this video. Anyway, again, thank you so much for watching. I am going to sign off for now, and I will start the next vlog tomorrow, which is a Sunday, and hopefully we'll have a lot more sewing time this upcoming week and then a week after that, where we can sit and hang out and do some hand sewing together. But until I see you again, I hope you are taking care of yourself wherever you are, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.